They showed up at my door with a crowbar. Dad was breathing hard. Mom was already yelling, sweat on their foreheads, sunburnt, suitcases tossed on the lawn like trash. "You ruined everything!" I didn't flinch. I just dialed 911, calmly. As they screamed and banged and cursed, I said, "Yes, they're on my porch. Yes, they're armed." It started 3 weeks before that, the cruise, or what they called the family getaway, a Caribbean trip, group cabins, excursions, bottomless open bar. Everyone was invited, except I wasn't, not really. "You can tag along," my mom had said over the phone, like I was a lost dog. "If you cover your own cost, we booked suites, you'd be in economy." Then she laughed. "But you're used to that, right?" "Used to it, yeah." I hung up, polite as ever. "No worries," I told her. "Enjoy the cruise." And I meant it, until my phone buzzed 4 days later. $9,900 charged to my card. The card I only use for emergencies, one I hadn't touched in months. The charges weren't subtle. Cruise line, multiple cabins, shore excursions, spa packages, a luxury group rate for 6. And one name on the reservation, mine. They used my identity, not just my card, my name. That's when the calm in me cracked. Not loudly, just enough. I didn't scream, I didn't call them, I called the bank. Froze the card, filed fraud claims, sent documents, screenshots, proof. They asked if I knew who did it. "Family," I said. The rep paused, but she didn't ask more. She didn't need to. The charges were reversed within days. But the real payback? That took planning. I waited until the night before departure. Then I made my move. Quietly, I logged into the cruise account using the confirmation email they left behind, because of course they used my address. I canceled my cabin, flagged the group booking for fraudulent activity, submitted my ID, requested full lockdown on the reservations. They had no idea, no backup plan. They never imagined I'd hit back. Not me, not the obedient one. I pictured it clearly. Them at the port, sunglasses on, cocky, confident, tugging their luggage, ready to drink for 7 days straight, only to be met with security. "Sir, the reservation is under investigation." "Ma'am, the account was frozen yesterday." No refund, no boarding, no cruise. They texted, called, then radio silence. Until this morning. My doorbell rang at 7:13 a.m. I opened it. There they were. Sunburns, sweat, fury. "How could you do this to us?" Mom's voice cracked. Dad gripped the crowbar tighter, like he was about to fix something. I tilted my head. Do what, exactly? Refuse to be robbed? They didn't like that. Didn't like the mirror I held up to their faces. Because for once, I wasn't playing the silent child. I wasn't absorbing the hit. I was returning it. I stepped back, held the door open wide. "Come in," I said, phone still in hand. "The cops would love to hear your side." That made them freeze. And for the first time in my life, I saw it. Fear in my father's eyes. Not because I was dangerous, but because I wasn't afraid anymore. When the officers arrived, I didn't raise my voice, didn't cry, didn't tremble. I showed them the credit statements, the email trail, the crowbar. They didn't arrest them, but they warned them, took statements, filed a report, told them to leave and not come back without a lawyer. They walked off my lawn like trespassers, not family, just strangers who had gambled and lost. Not just money, me. That night I poured a glass of wine, watched a live feed of the cruise ship setting sail. Passengers waving, music playing, but no mom, no dad, no free ride. Just silence, just justice. You know what the best part is? They thought I'd be heartbroken, that I'd feel guilt, regret. But all I felt was clarity. I didn't ruin their trip, I just refused to fund it. For years, I thought loyalty meant tolerance, that to be family meant letting things slide. But the truth is simple. You don't owe anyone the weapon they used to hurt you, not even the people who raised you, especially not them.